So, today we're going to talk about two stories about the new Warren and how, like I said in the last video, he came from being hated in camp to becoming one of the most well-loved. The first story, like I said before, is that he will suffer with the men. Like he will say, "Wow, shong ah, 5 pallet today. We go and do it." And he will go in with the men and suffer with them, sweat with them. But not only that, he will reward them fairly. Like I won't forget one time where they went in, we knew it would be a long day for storage because they went in the morning, came out for lunch, eat, after lunch go in immediately and were sweating like dogs. But when they came out, it was about 4 plus, and then they shower and everything. After they all cleaned up, right? At about 5 plus, you just see a bunch of people start packing up. And then I'm sitting in the office seeing some of them pack up and I go like, what's happening? And then one of them comes to me and says, "Oh, the new Warren said whoever went in to help can go home." And I look at my watch, it's about 5 o'clock. So, and remember, we finished about 6:30 to 7. So it was a very good reward. So you can see how much people are willing to work for this guy because not only are they acknowledged in terms of suffering together, but they get acknowledged by rewards too. And on top of which, when they all went home, he stayed back to do work. I won't lie also, on my side, even though I didn't get to go home early, I liked it because with most of the camp gone, it became like a holiday camp. We're just basically waiting for time to pass because what else can we do without most of the staff? The second story, first thing I have to say, is that it might have been a dream. I don't know. I'm not saying this happened, okay? So there was an investigation with the new Warren. It might have been linked to the hotline call. It might have linked to something else. I don't know. But basically, a clerk could tell that he was pretty stressed out. So when the day came, I think it was a major, came in, went into the meeting room, and even our captain, which we don't see that much, turned up. So the captain turns to a clerk and he goes like, "Hey, make a cup of coffee for him." So one clerk, won't say who, takes a white plastic cup, takes a Nescafe 3-in-1, goes to the back of the camp, which is this shed, and that's where the water cooler is. And the only place in camp you can get instant hot water. So he makes the coffee. In front of him is this stone bench, and there sits the veterans of storage. Like prison, the people who've been there longer get more respect, if you're well liked. So they look at this, and they all like the new Warren, and they say, "Are they inside?" And the clerk goes, "Yeah, investigators are inside." Then they go, "Who's that coffee for?" He doesn't know what's happening, right? He just goes, "Yeah, it's for the major." So one of them said, "Hey, bring here, bring here." So it's piping hot, by the way. He goes over, he puts on the cup. And again, I'm not saying this happened. They then proceed to spit into the cup and they mix. And they go, "Need to serve." And then the clerk takes it, walks away, and then tries to think of a way to solve the problem. So if he tries to make another cup, the problem is he said to go back there, which is the only place to make hot water. So he can't make another new cup. If he goes in and be slow, and maybe try to talk to someone about it, the captain will scold him for being slow and embarrassing him in front of the major. So the clerk cannot think of anything. In the moment, goes back in, puts down the cup. The major takes a sip, nods his head, and the clerk just goes, "You know what? I'm going with this." But the main point of this story, if it happened, it just showed how well loved this guy was, that people are willing to do things for him to that extent. Now next time, because this video is a bit long, I will tell you about my personal dealings with the new Warren. Some heartwarming stories really. So, you want to hear about that? Come back next time. Till next word.